FRR Racing League as the boys take on Talladega tonight in the 7th race of the playoffs. And your starting lineup for tonight's events. Pittman in the 11 car got the pole with Mucka starting on his outside. You got King G in the 41 starting third. True Death starting fourth. Dan the Man in the 6 car starting fifth. I think I'm missing somebody. Shovelhead starting 6th. Perkey 7th. Oh no, Favre 8th. 9mm 9th. And Field Filler 10th. So, alright, so we're about to join in with them. As always, joining in with me, I have G. Petrow and Sniper. Sniper's probably off, I don't know, grading, doing, I don't know, eating something.
Hopefully this won't be a
you need to send me an invite. Can you send me an invite when you get in there, Petrow?
I didn't get an invite.
Mucka, nobody gave us invites. Nobody gave us invites. Let me see. Hold on. Is there a way I can... There's going to be... 5, 6... Nope. Shit. Nope. Damn. 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 It's alright. I was trying to figure out how I could do it. There's no way I can get in there. Alright, so it's going to be a minute. What are you guys expecting tonight? They're, Mr. Petrow.
Probably like just like Daytona, straight line.
Oh, God, please no.
I hope not.
Alright.
Well, talk about straight line. I'm going to think as well. I hope it's not like Texas last week.
That's what I'm thinking. Like you just described last week. But this week, I feel like Talladega's bigger. It's got
It's definitely wider.
More opportunities to get a run.
Well, absolutely. As we saw.
Just trying to be positive on that.
Yeah, always.
And Perkey is going for his 4th win in the playoffs. And he did win at Daytona. And I think he has a fast car here. I don't know. I haven't really seen a lot of practice this week.
There wasn't really any practice.
It's Talladega.
It's a super speedway.
The most practice I saw with the Cup cars this weekend was for next week. The Charlotte Roval.
Well, yeah, that's next week.
That was the most practice that I seen Cup guys do this week.
And I'm telling you, if you've never seen it, FRR's bread and butter is the short tracks and road courses. The road courses put on, to me, the most incredible racing. So we're in for a treat next week, for sure.
I can tell you that the Xfinity and the Truck Series at Talladega was not straight line.
Yes, but
those two series usually are not.
Well, they fudge the rules to race those. that takes away some of the fun. Or adds, I don't know what it does. It takes away some of the work, the hard work you have to do when you put the draft in there.
Yeah, we did up the draft to normal draft, just for this week, or this past week.
Yeah, and then everybody's racing the Roval next week, which is going to be awesome. Can't wait. I love the Roval. I've seen a lot of 14-second lap, 100 or 1 minute 14-second laps coming out of these guys in their practice runs. So it's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of them are evenly matched on speed. Not quite like they are tonight, evenly matched, but I have my favorites for next week. We'll just have to wait to see. But that's next week. Tonight we got the 2.66 mile super speedway that is known as Talladega. Very excited to see what happens here. Yes, I did.
Yep.
I get one.
Okay. I'll send you one, Sniper, when I get in there. Oh my goodness. Alright. Trying to think what else we can talk about here before the race starts. Got nothing. Points? Nah. Let's see. Twitch, I know I don't I don't have my computer here. So I'm in the process of moving everything around. And so I've got my PlayStation 5 in one part of my house, my PlayStation 4 in another part of my house, and my computer in the middle. I know Twitch is tied with Perkey came back. Perkey was in 8th going into last week, and with that dominating performance at Texas, he moved up to be tied for 3rd in points again. Like he never even missed Bristol.
Let's see, point standings. We got Flash in 1st.
Ah, that's another new thing. Favre has been leading the points since like the 5th race of the season.
Favre was in 2nd, 9 points back.
Oh.
Perkey's 3rd, 17 points back. And Twitch is tied with Perkey, 17 points back.
Yep.
So he's listed as 4th. Field Filler's 5th.
12 points behind them, right? All right.
Well, it says 7 points back.
Oh, 7 points back. Okay, so he's 7 points back of the 4th place.
Of Twitch.
Yep.
And then we got Mucka 6th, 12 points back from 4th.
All right, let's join in, guys.
And then True Death is 7th, 20 points back. And Shovel is 8th, 21 points back. And Dan Man is 9th, 62 points back. So Dan needs a good
Dan needs a really good race tonight for sure.
Well, good news is there are a lot of Fords in the field. Not as many Chevys, but there are a lot of Fords in the field.
All right, we're joining in here in the Geico 500 or 250. Gosh, I don't think I can stay here for 500 laps again today. Or 500 miles today. I already did that once watching Talladega. I can't do it again.
I was watching football.
Although there was 60 lead changes at the start-finish line in that race today.
Yep. Yes, there was. And the main one was old Napa 9.
All right, and here we go. Pittman on the pole with King G right behind him. Takes a minute for these guys to get up to speed. And you've got Dan the Man out there in that 6 car. He is racing for his playoff life tonight. Needs to get maximum points with the deficit that he's in, or he will be the one eliminated tonight. So he needs to win stages, and he needs to stay up front. So look for that 6 car to be up towards the front of the pack all night tonight. As Pittman's going to come around and lead lap 1. And that inside lane is moving. led by that FedEx Toyota. .14. That's how long it took them to get single file. 1 1/4 lap.
Oh, there is.
Let's see.
On a Shovel's car.
Let's see how long this lasts. I say. Don't get racy.
Should we start singing Kumbaya, my lord?
Nope.
We're not at that stage of the race so far.
Yeah, we are at single file.
I'm watching paint dry right now. Literally.
As from what I'm looking, there's damage on the front of Perkey's car and there's damage on the front of Shovel's car on my screen.
Nope, no damage on Shovel. No damage on Perkey. Your screen's messed up.
On my ledge messed up, so. My low. Yeah. As we have who is that that's trying to lead it? Looks like that's Farm trying to lead an outside lane, but
So
it dies out and they're back single file.
So at these super speedways, it takes 2 laps to get the momentum in the outside lane to go. So you have to stay up there and push at it for 2 laps, and then you'll feel that the runs start coming. But here comes that outside lane.
Mucka jumped up there.
And 19mm jumped up there. They can't abandon it. Do not abandon yet. And they... No. Oh, Mucka's not going to. 19 abandons. Mucka remains.
That's right. If anyone in FRR hates running that long train more than me, it is Mucka. Mucka hates to see it all single filed out like that, so he's going to definitely try to push this. Oh, Max diving to the outside too. Look at that. So everybody's going to try to go to the outside.
19 jumped out of the outside and goes to the inside.
You have the...
That outside has momentum.
Mac Attack abandons the outside.
McTech goes back to the outside. Because I hope it's not the case where the 32 might lose the draft and it is lonely by yourself.
They are starting to get racy up here. Mucka diving between lanes. I'm loving this.
It is definitely way better than Texas.
Here we go. Mucka in that bad Brad Mustang.
Back to the inside as
Yep, drop back down, but you've got True Death in that outside lane. In that third lane. Oh, that's 19mm and Mucka going for the lead.
They both jumped to the outside.
It looks like Dan the Man.
Oh, Dan the Man jumps up in front of his teammates. Stalls the momentum on the outside lane, but that's okay. They're going to try to push him to the front. Remember, Dan the Man has to win the stage, has to get maximum stage points tonight. So his teammates are going to do whatever they can to make sure Dan gets the maximum amount of points and stays in this championship hunt.
And we are side by side.
And for the first time tonight, we have someone challenging Pittman on the outside for the lead. It is Dan the Man flexing some Mustang muscle with all of the Penske team lined up behind him.
Dan the Man the lap, he leads.
I'm not sure.
Oh, Alexa's not sure, but I know Dan the Man got that lap. And that outside lane, 12 deep, inside lane only has 3 cars in it.
Now we
If I
got
don't
Dan.
ban the man, he's not going to leave his teammates out the track. But you want to be on that outside right now.
Looks like Mucka and True were looking to make it 3 wide there.
Yeah, and this is, I mean, this is the most racy I've seen them at a super speedway in quite some time. This is fantastic racing. The 6 car able to get down in front of Pittman, though, breaks up the momentum on the outside lane. Everybody dives to the bottom as True Death, who was running there in the 3rd spot, has just dropped like a rock when everybody started dropping off and going to the bottom. That means pit stops are coming up.
Yeah, I believe you get 10 laps on a tank.
Oh, where'd I put my phone?
Probably with your computer inside.
No, it's right here. All right, we're coming around to complete lap number 10 of the 29 in this stage.
Drew's got a big run trying to pass Field and Flash, but they got the draft inside. As Mac got shuffled to the outside, he's going to drop back. As
Mac gets into Twitch.
He wants in, and could he possibly cut down in front of True? He does! And it forces True to go to the outside. True and Shovel now working on the outside with 19mm.
No, they're just trying to get Mac to either get behind him or get in front of him so they can get down.
And we are single file.
And pit stops are coming up.
I haven't seen anybody signal yet.
As one driver I feel bad for, and that's mini golf. He is by himself in the back of the pack.
He just has to hang out there and be the first car 1 lap down at the end of the stage. All right, and Dan the man out there doing exactly what he needs to do tonight, and that is leading, staying up front, trying to get that stage win. Those valuable points.
I will say Mac is being very aggressive so far in this stage, as he was making sure Shovel did not get around him. Move True Death up a spot.
All right, I think we're about 3 or 4 laps away from pit stops. I told these guys before the race.
Way up high.
As there's driver signaling.
They are. Watch that red number 7 car. He has given out quite a few black flags this season getting into pit road, so you don't want to be the car in front of him, I can tell you that. All right, as some guys are hitting pit road.
Flash 9 and Field. It looks like some of them.
And they are literally stuck together going down pit road. They're going to come off perfect if nobody got a black flag.
As mini golf pro. Also.
Pittman going to everybody going to the pits. This is going to be interesting. We're going to ride along with Bam here. Oh!
Flash 9 off pit road, Farm off pit road. And Field Filler is now off pit road. And mini golf is off pit road. It actually looks like mini golf is going to gain a spot off of field.
Mac Attack in the lead, followed by Typical, and then True Death, and they're all signaling.
And they're all signaling.
Shovel and 119.
Let's go, let's go. Dan the Man losing a ton of spots on pit road. And remember, they have to come around all the way to the backstretch before they can blend onto the track.
I believe Mac Attack might have got a black flag.
All right. We've got... Who is our leader at the moment? Oh, it is Mac Attack in the pits. So as soon as this circles around, it should be Perkey in the 14 leading this race.
Typical's out. Mac Attack did get a black flag. He's still sitting on pit road. So you got that race off of pit road. Typical, True Death, Shovel, and 19.
All right, and here goes
Mac Attack finally coming off pit road. So this here should be our race.
This is the race for the lead. So Perkey, with momentum, should be the leader once he passes these 5 cars here. But these Fords are hooked up.
Typical, True Death, and Shovel, 1, 2, 3. Here comes Perkey and Mucka to the outside.
Typical, True, and Shovel, 7th, 8th, and 9th. Between turn 4 and the tri-oval. In the start-finish line.
Oh, they abandoned Dan the Man, so give Typical, True, and Shovel a spot back up as put Dan the Man at the end of that line. Dan take the run. Dan is going to take the run. He's going to try a side draft. Go for a checkup here.
So we got Flash and Field running together. We got Favre, Mini Golf, and Mac Attack. And Twitch and Pittman. And then the pack.
Look at Dan the Man on the outside.
Dan the Man is working his way up there using that side draft. And there goes his team captain out there to help him. And his other teammate, MFF Typical, right behind them. As Perkey is still leading with 11 laps to go here in stage number 1. In the FRR Racing Series Geico 250 at Talladega.
True Death jumps to the outside. Trying to get the outside going. They got 4 cars on the outside.
He just wanted to be a Ford.
Oh! Perkey goes up and blocks True Death into the wall.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. So
that
puts
G in the lead. Mucka 2nd, Shovel 3rd, and Typical 4th. And I believe they got to make one more pit stop before the stage ends.
As Dan looked to make the move on the outside, but clipped True's bumper right there, so that delays his run. As there's True going to the outside. And the man's going to follow. Will anyone else jump up to the outside to help go with them? It does not look like it.
I thought Shovel might, being a teammate, but they don't look like he is.
Oh, but they do pass Perkey.
True to the outside.
All right. Coming down to get 6 laps to go. As King G out there leading. But that's not the one that needs to win this. He's already out of the points. Dan the man needs to get up there and get as many playoff points as he can. He's got 2 teammates in front of him. They need to help him. He's out there by himself running for his life, dude.
They're all
the
signaling.
main pack has just signaled.
They are all pitting again.
My strategy would be, as long as my tires, my right side tires are good, I'm taking fuel only. And here they all come.
Except for Perkey. Was Perkey able to get slowed down enough?
That's the question. Did they all get slowed down?
Well, I will stay on with Perkey to see if he was able to get slowed down fast enough. He came in there hot, but did he come in there too hot?
We have Favre and McAttack stayed on stayed on the track, so that should circle them to the lead.
Yes, it looks like. As you have Perkey and you have King G still both on pit road, so
Favre and Mac just signaled.
I believe King G and Perkey both got speeding penalties unless they took tires because their tires can make it, but they have lost the main pack. It is rotate typical to the lead. Something happened between Pittman. It looks like Bam Bam.
Bam Bam spinning.
They were both went through the grass.
Heavy damage on the front on the nose of the 11.
Yeah.
So if Bam Bam might have twitched, might have had a lag.
Or coming off a pit road, one of them couldn't get back on the track fast enough. It's hard to get back on pit road coming off having to blend on that backstretch.
There's Pittman.
All right, Shovelhead run a second.
King G.
Typical leading and Mucka right there, running third.
Because you have True Death and Perkey not far behind.
True Death and Dan the Man.
Oh my gosh. I apologize. Their cars look very similar. They both had to choose orange and black cars tonight. as the trio of typical Shovel and Muck are pulling away from True Death and Dan the Man. I will say this is probably the most spread out you will ever see a top 5. With the top 3 in
Coming
the
down to
pack.
get 2 to go. Excuse me, 3 to go.
It looks like Typical might be coming up on, I believe that is mini golf.
Mini golf. We got King G, Pittman, and Perkey just past Favre and Mac Attack. And they're catching 1-9.
All right, as Typical gets the white flag, 1 lap to go here in stage number 1.
Another one bites the dust. Boom, boom, boom. Another one bites the dust. Boom, boom, boom. Shovel looked to make the move to the
And
outside.
Shovel looking to make the move around Typical. Not going to happen. Typical, your race stage winner. Shovelhead second. Muck a third. True Death, Dan the Man, Favre, King G, Mac Attack, Pittman, and Perkey. All right. All right, here we are coming back to stage number 2 with Flash 9 in the lead and Field Filler running second.
I think they just did 2 tires of fuel.
Possibly, as they are 3 wide in the back. I repeat, they are 3 wide in the back. Now they even out 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 in the back. As wherever Field is, there's a Muck, and wherever Muck is, there's Field, and they're both running top 5.
Yeah, we couldn't say that in the first stage.
No, we could not, as it was very, very erratic, and after the first set of pit stops. The field was very spread out, but it is a single file line. It is a conga line, as some tourists may say.
Oh!
19mm takes a dive for the hot dog stand.
As 9 and Perkey make contact.
Will that bring out a caution?
2-car spin? No? Mm-mm.
As Perkey has damage on the apron. 3 and 4. That is one nice slow ride. True is not looking to be patient. He wants to get to the lead. But he will fall back in line. Hey, Macarena. Hi.
Well, Niner, since they're all running in a straight line, what color are you painting your man cave?
Basic bitch brown. I don't know how else to describe it.
Wow! Also, ladies and gentlemen, if after this race, if you're ever looking to get into podcasts and start watching podcasts, these two fine gentlemen of Bam Bam Twitch and Niner Dan have the podcast named Bump and Run on Spotify. I've watched both episodes. Very entertaining. Go ahead and watch them. As True Death is looking to take the lead off of the two-time defending champion of Flash 9.
With Mucka right behind him. Perkey coming off pit road.
Yes, as Perkey was involved in that incident with 19mm.
Oh, and Perkey spins out.
Coming off the pits is hard.
Yes, you do have to get out of the throttle just a tad bit to keep it down on the apron. Otherwise, your right side tires will catch the track and it will spin you right around.
You guys have your notifications on?
Yep.
Yes,
okay.
Sir.
All right. Sweet. And Sniper, thank you so much for the plug on the YouTube channel.
You're welcome, buddy.
Typical, hung out to dry on the outside.
That is no bueno, as that is not a fun place to be
Barb
stuck
lets
at.
them in.
See, that is some forward friendliness.
I don't think manufacturers matter on this on this game. Maybe in real racing.
Well, a lot of these, as speaking, as there goes Farm. Oh, do we have a caution?
We do. Caution is out.
I'm looking to see where. There's Perky in the back. There's Bam Bam, but I see many.
There's a whole pack up there.
Yeah, I do not know where This could have happened unless there was some retaliation between 19mm and Perkey, but I do not believe so. But
Unless a couple of them got into it coming off of pit road. I mean, other than that, that's all I could think of, because why would that whole group?
I mean, it is 100%. There was a caution called as the field passes Flash 9 on the pit road. In NASCAR, that would be a penalty, but not in this game. As our viewers are riding along with Flash 9, I believe. I'm looking to see who wins the battle off pit road. And it is Mucka! Mucka wins the race off of pit road. And he's getting, on my screen, he is getting spun out, but or did Shovel get it? No, it is Mucka. Mucka does get it, as 19mm and Perkey are both stuck on pit road as we speak.
What is interesting, though, is that whole pack that was in front of the leaders, everybody came down pit road.
Yes, they did.
They didn't go back around or anything. At least not from what I saw.
I believe Bam's on pit road now, so I believe Bam did go around after he got his lap. I believe he was lapped, so he got his he was able to get his lap back. I believe he was lapped right before the caution came out. So Bam is on pit road getting service as they are lined double file coming to turn 3, as Bam is still on pit road, so they might have to go around one more time before they go green flag racing again. As Bam is just now coming out of his pit stall. Yeah, so it looks like they will be going around one more time before taking the green flag, as right now the running order is Mucka, Shovel, and then it goes Dan the Man, Flash 9. I believe that is Pittman with Favre. And then followed behind them is King G, MFF Typical, True Death, Field Filler, Mac Attack, and you. The 32 in Mini Golf Pro, the 12 of 19mm. Just coming up now is the 7 Brant Professional Agriculture, number 7 of Bam Bam Twitch, and rounding out the tail of the field is the 14 of that man Perkey. Now you have everyone regrouped. We have not seen a manual restart so far tonight. How do you believe this is going to go, Patrao?
I don't know. It all depends on which line can form up and stay formed up. But if Mucka is the control car, that outside line should have a good momentum going first.
Yeah, well, I'll ask you now. I mean, we see that Mucka chose outside. Well, he has Flash 9 behind him, which is a Chevy, and then you have Shovel on the inside with Dan the Man behind him, who's a Ford. So, I mean, they flipped. I mean, If I'm in that position,
What's
I
the
want to be pushed by a four.
why would you go with someone that's not your teammate behind you when you have the option to have your teammate behind you? I think that's kind of interesting.
Welcome back.
Well,
Oh,
here we go.
And there's the restart. So I believe Shovel is the control car, as he is the one to jump off the line. It's a little squirrely back there. I mean, Shovel might want to back down a little bit now. You do not want to get too far out on these packs, especially at super speedway, as they will train around you. There goes Mucka trying to get around on the outside. He has Flash 9 pushing him as Dan the Man pushes Shovel.
And both lines are still quite tight.
they are.
And now the outside line is losing momentum. And Mucka saw that and he jumped out to the inside. Before too long here, that inside line will, well, as I say that, the outside line looks like it's forming up. But I was going to say that once the inside line gets past the guys on the outside, we're going to have a straight line again. And it looks like True Death jumps, oh, looked like he was jumping to the outside to help out. That outside line is rolling right now.
It is, and you've got four of the best in the business up there on that outside lane. Flash, Favre, Typical, and Field Filler. Could not ask for four better people to be leading the line on the outside lane. I would jump in that lane anytime I saw it.
You would jump in that lane just because you saw Favre in there, as you were a big fan of Favre.
No, Favre's not my favorite. My favorite is leading the race right now.
Oh, so Flash 9, as Flash 9 just now takes the lead.
No, when I said that, he was still leading.
As you do have a motorcycle sign in your shed, your man cave.
I have a Shovelhead Harley in my man cave on the wall.
A better description.
All right, that outside lane with just four cars is being tough against this line of 8, and they are making ground.
They're not going down there to side draft because you know with 8 cars you get side draft from them that you're going to hurt yourself more than you're going to help. So they're staying up in that middle line above that white line. They're not trying to go down there and allow them to side draft.
Some of the cars in the back of the pack see that outside line moving, but they can't.
They can't close up on it. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just too far back to catch them. Well, Perkey might now. He's got help behind him as they jump back down to the inside.
Oh, they're getting a little scuffled back in the back. Now the question is, if these top 4 clear. Shovel, are they going to drop down?
Well, a field filler is clear.
And they drop down. As we are single file racing, ladies and gentlemen, we have gotten the conga line back together.
It's okay though. I cannot be upset about this race at all. They have raced more in this race at Talladega than I have ever seen them race at a super speedway race. So, thank you boys for doing exactly what I was hoping you would do. And that was give me something to do other than sing and talk about toilets flushing in Australia.
Well, crikeys, mate.
Dan and man looking to the outside.
As Dan does need
try to go with him. Now Pittman goes to the outside. But he's got a line of cars now. Oh, he had a line of cars going with him. The top five have a little breathing room right now, and as I say that, here comes Dan the man.
These front four, they got some fast cars. All right, half the field going to the pits.
Typical signaled at the last minute there. And he's in third. Let's see how this shakes out. The whole back half of the field, the top three stay out. Everybody else is on pit road.
Remember, they're the ones that started. They're the ones that started this stage with pit strategy to get the lead. So there they are, gas and goes. So now the race off pit road.
And the top three are coming to the pits.
Did Favre get slowed down enough?
I believe he did, but he also passed Flash 9 in the process.
As Favre has had multiple incidents of speeding on pit road. Main one go back to Michigan when he sped while leading, so let's hope that is not the case for Favre, as he was able to get slowed down, but Flash 9 and Field are able to beat him off of pit road.
All right, so now let's see how this cycles through. As these three I'm watching here have got nose to tail, so their draft is working.
I'm going to guess it is the three that finished. I believe 1, 2, 3 in stage 1, and that is typical Shovel and Mucka.
It is.
Great guessing abilities. As I don't know. Is Dan the man the leader? Cause he just shot out of a cannon and passed Flash 9, Field Filler, and Favre. Is Dan the leader?
Is he? I can't tell.
It's all three of them are just
Favre's running in fourth.
So
Well,
yeah, Dan the man.
That means Dan was the leader.
Dan was the leader. But Dan to fourth now. Wow. Dan shot out of a cannon and passed all three of them by himself. Let's now make that from Perkey 4-car train.
And then there's the 3-car train behind them. With,
As we are coming down to 4 to go.
Typical, Shovel, and Mucka in that 3-car pack.
As you know, Dan the man does not want to sit there in fourth. He wants to get to the lead. He needs the points. He wants the points, and he needs to get the points. He's backing off. Could he be looking to get a run on those three?
No. There's no way.
He won't do it by himself. But could he be backing off to help Typical catch them?
No, he was backing up so far. Could back up to him.
Yeah, those three are too far back. Now, if you're Favre and you see that Flash 9 is leading, what's going through your mind?
I need to get around him. I can't let him beat me in points. I can't. Not again. Can't happen again. I need to beat him. Might be throwing a temper tantrum in my head if it was me. Just saying. Favre's dominated the whole season, and here at the ninth hour, freaking Flash 9 takes the points lead. It's just the way the playoffs works with Flash and Favre. Favre will kill the season and just dominate every week, and then Flash just comes from nowhere, like a flash.
He's trying to make it happen. Make the same thing that happened today in the real life happen again and bring that 9 to victory lane at Talladega.
No. Flash has a fast car. The 9 had a fast pusher.
The 9 still won.
Eric Jones won that race for Chase Elliott.
Listen, if you cross the line first, you're the winner. It does not matter how you get there.
Thank you, Sniper, for giving us the lessons in winning. I did not know that was how you win. You have to be the first one to get there to win. I learned something new tonight. Sniper, you know what? Words of wisdom with Sniper, everyone. If you'd like to send in your own words of wisdom so Sniper can read those on air, that's going to be to Sniper_Z71 on PlayStation. He also accepts all of our hate mail too, so if you have something negative to say, Sniper will take care of it.
He can put that college education to work.
Education.
Yes, I said it correctly. Education.
If they spell the college he goes to that way, then absolutely that's how you say education. All right, so here we are coming through the triover for the last time in stage number 2. And Field Filler looks like he dove under. Field Filler gets the win in stage 2, diving underneath Flash 9 there in the last trioval. Wow, good job, Field.
The last trioval, I thought there was only one trioval.
Sniper, don't make me drive up to Utica, New York and whoop your ass. All right, so we got Field Filler.
He's got college in the morning.
Flash 9, Favre, Dan the Man, Mucka, Shovel, Typical, True Death, Peteman, and Mac Attack. And here we are. everyone's favorite wash, rinse, repeat. You all know how it goes. All right, who you got? I'm going to give it to you. I'll give it to you right now. My pick to win the Geico 250 tonight in the FRR Racing Series is not going to be a Toyota. That's what I got for you right now. I'll let y'all pick first.
Well, Charles, I'll give you the honors.
I mean, I don't really know.
Yeah, that's why I said I'd let y'all go first.
Who's your favorite driver in the field?
We don't have favorites.
Yeah, I don't have.
That is a lie.
That's a big lie.
That is the biggest lie I've ever heard. We do have favorites, we just do not say.
I don't have a favorite.
Okay, actually, I believe Patrol on that one. We know you.
I like racing with all these guys.
Patrol's favorite's True Death.
Nope.
Okay.
I don't have a favorite.
Well, I'm going to say it. He's in the back of the pack. Sniper's
favorite's Twitch. Go ahead and say it, buddy. Give it to him.
I'm going with Twitch to win. He already says I jinxed him to start the race. He's already in the back. Let's see if we can give him good luck. Knowing me, that it will not happen. But my pick is Twitch.
All right, and I have decided I'm going to go out on a limb. A big, huge, one of them ones that fell down in the hurricane. One of them big branchy limbs.
Oh, God.
Oh, Hurricane's not in this race.
No, half the field would be wrecked by now. I am gonna go. Oh shit! I said this last week, and I'm gonna stick with them. The number 2 car of Mucka to get his first win in the FRR Racing Series in 3 seasons tonight.
Oh no, that's really going out on a limb there. But as he has been up front, and that has been a really good car all night.
Let's see, my pick.
Man, Field Filler's got a good car when he is leading. Man, he is just pulling that bottom lane, even with the momentum this high side has. Sorry, go ahead, Jeep Chow.
I will go out on a limb.
Okay.
My pick is going to be the Oscar Mayer number 6.
Oh.
I am going with Dan the Man.
Wow! Oh, Shovel just lagged! Oh no, Shovel just lagged hard. Took out Flash 9, half the field in the back. Looks like Perkey's around. Oh
Shovel
no!
Twitch.
And we're gonna be racing back to the caution as our points leader is
heavily damaged.
Well, he kind of got Earnhardted into the wall.
Ooh. Wrong super speedway.
And they are fanning out.
And the caution is out. They have already raced back to the line. Dan the Man, your leader, in the Wiener car.
In the Wiener. What do you want someone to drive the 88 and be in the Hot Nuts car?
Isn't it Oscar Mayer Wieners?
Yeah.
Isn't there a song about that from like back when you were a kid?
I don't know.
Not you. It was
before he was born.
It was Sniper. It was well before your dad was probably born, as young as you are.
That's it. I wouldn't be saying that.
I wish I were an Oscar Mayer wiener.
I was just about ready to start singing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back to karaoke.
So there was this thing on Facebook one time that was like, how do you spell Oscar Mayer? And it shows you 2 different ways of how it's spelled. And I had to sing the damn song so I could know how to spell Oscar Mayer.
Oh my God.
Well, it's like I can't spell the word banana without singing "This shit is bananas." Bananas. It's the only way I can spell.
My God.
I can spell the word banana,
Oh
dude.
my God. Sniper, let me ask you, did you know that there was a Matchbox car of the Oscar Mayer Wiener Mobile?
Okay, I'll tell you this. I actually, when I was a kid, my uncle collects
So
Hot
yesterday?
Wheels, and yes, oh my God. Yes, when I was
This is funny
around
watching
5
everybody
years old,
wreck on
yes, I
pit
actually
road.
had one of those Hot
And
Wheels.
Pittman gonna win the
Pittman.
race off pit road.
Oh my God,
Dan
there's
the
so
man
many
second.
deaths.
Typical third.
And
Marco fourth. Is that what I'm seeing?
yes, it is.
So back where he started the race, he's gonna be restarting here in the middle of stage 3.
The FedEx
And
number 11.
he's gonna make me look like a total doofus for saying a Toyota is not going to win this race. Watch what happens now. I haven't seen a Toyota win in this series ever.
Huh, well, saying there's only
Oh, yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Toyotas
Yes, I have. Honda. No. Honda won in the 19 car last season at Talladega in the Winter Series. I do remember seeing a Toyota win. That is right. Never mind. I have seen one Toyota win one time.
Keyword, last season.
But you've got teammates linked up on that outside and also in third. That's the whole Penske brigade is swallowed around old Pittman right now in that 11 car.
So, could they farm together and not push Pittman and allow Dan the Man to get the lead?
There's a lot of what ifs right there. All right. We're coming back down to get the restart here with the 11 car of Pittman leading them to the green.
And we're green. Hey, look. It's like Dan the Man is just going to get left.
And there
out
are
to dry.
26 laps remaining, and Dan the Man forgot the gas was on the right.
No, he almost jumped the start.
As he dropped back. Oh, is that what happened there? I couldn't really see.
Yeah, he had jumped the start, so he backed off and allowed Pittman to regain the lead.
Smart man.
As that would have been a penalty.
Yes, it would have. But if you look at it now, though, you got the Penske brigade lined up.
As they are single file except for the back in the pack. And never mind. Never mind. We are single file. We are back to the conga line.
All right, but that conga line has a new leader, and that leader is Pittman in the number 11 Toyota out here leading at Talladega with 25 laps to go here in the FRR playoff race. We've got
Niner, did you just say Toyota?
Toyota. Yes, it's an off-brand of Chevrolet.
Oh. Well, no, I was saying just because you said that Toyota would not win this race.
I didn't say a Toyota wouldn't lead the race.
Oh.
But you know what? There isn't a single driver in this field that would not be happy to watch Pittman win a race. That would be the greatest win probably of the season if Pittman wins in this 11 car. That would be there wouldn't be anybody upset about it. I can tell you that.
I think the only person that would I
would be upset.
I don't think.
Except for G Patrol, he'd be upset.
Well, I mean, what about his brother, True Death? I know he would be very happy.
He would probably be the happiest for Pittman, I think.
Absolutely.
There's nobody who works harder on their cars than Pittman.
As
That is
Dan the
true.
man has held back an incredible amount
So-
from these two.
So, I'm not quite sure
Oh, here comes a
why.
big
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm not quite sure why Typical and Pittman are doing what they're doing, but they just screwed up by getting that far out there.
I think
Come on, Dan.
the man back to the lead. He needs the win. He needs it. He needs the points.
He needs the points.
Oh, it's.
Although I think he's already eliminated.
I think I didn't want to say it, but I do believe True
Never
scored.
say never.
True scored enough stage points that. And Shovel, I mean, the only one. Yeah, he wasn't within reach of Twitch, so. But how? Oh, man! I mean, racing for your playoff life, going out, doing everything you can, winning the race, and being eliminated in the same night would just be
Heartbreaking,
man. Because in this league, it is not a win advances you. It is whoever is lowest in points after each race is eliminated. So a win does not lock you into the next round because it is just one round and then Phoenix. Every race is a different elimination.
Yeah, because
Oh, and Maka's stuck in the middle.
I was gonna say.
Oh, he gets down in front of Pittman.
3 wide.
1-9 stuck in the middle.
1-9 stuck in the middle.
As he looks like he's going to go down. Yep, he's going to get behind his teammate of the 22. Ooh, typical. But bring field to challenge. The number 6 for the lead is the bottom 2 have been broken. Where did mini golf come from?
He got his lap back and everything.
Well, mini golf comes from Minnesota. That's why he is Minnesota Golf Pro.
Oh my god. Thank you for the geography lesson.
Well, I was just giving
Anything
you
else?
a name lesson. Yeah, that outside lane is freaking flying right now.
I'm surprised Dan didn't go up there to.
Freaking flying, bro.
Wait, where's
Part
the
of
airplanes?
There goes Mucka up there. Oh, and they leave Mucka out to dry.
Oh.
As Pittman.
Oh, and Maka gets down, just gets barely off the nose of Pittman.
As yoo-hoo. Bam Bam's in 4th or 5th or wherever. He's 5th.
Okay, you didn't dig it. Because that would be really messed up if he just lagged right now and took out the whole field.
Yeah, it would, because Shovel's right behind him. That'd be really, really disappointing.
And
The
Dan's right
two that
behind
have
him.
had lagging problems all week. We saw Shovel have a leg problem in the race, and Bam was having leg problems before the race. And it is conga line again.
Hey guys, so I'm not. I don't want to sound like a
Broken record?
no hoity-toity, little B word, but with the PlayStation 5, I can't see the chats, even though I have the chat screen pulled up. It doesn't show it to me anymore like it did on my 4. Do we have any questions or anything out there on the chats tonight that anyone's saying, or any feedback?
I can check for you right now.
Yeah, I had the points pulled up.
Oh, okay. Like I said, I have my computer's in the office. It's not out. My racing station is in a building about 100 feet behind my house, so it takes a lot for me to go get stuff.
There is Hit Stick Gamer says hi. Heck Ross says Dega Baby and Niner, your mic is way too loud, and the other two we can barely hear. FYI.
Oh, I fixed that at the end of stage.
Yeah. And then
2, yeah.
someone with the name Wireless asks, how can I join or find info for this league?
Oh, well, that's easy. So that right there, you want to get a hold of Condemned Client or Henson something BFLR. You'll just go look at the all-time leaderboards and Xfinity's, #1 in all of them. You want to get up with one of those guys. Henson runs our truck league, and Condemned runs our Xfinity series, and they will get you hooked up with that so that you can be cup eligible in the next available season.
They could get a hold of me as well.
Or Jeep Trout, yep. Get a hold of one of those guys. Or if you know any of the guys in the race, you can get a hold of one of them and they'll get you in contact with the right person. But absolutely, you can join up with our lower series, and once they kind of see how you race and see how you build setups and that kind of thing, then you'll be, you could be draft eligible at the beginning of next season. And you too could be out here running in a really long train at Talladega.
Also, I believe this is for Dan the Man, but Kenneth Martin says, go Dan. So
I don't know who Kenneth Martin is. I'm sure he's a Dan the Man fan. But since I'm Dan too, I mean, hey, he's saying go me. I think go me too.
I'm sure that is not what he means.
All right, guys. We've got another round of pit stops coming up. And historically, this is the one where we get the most black flags. It's always the last pit stop.
Yes, it is.
As we're coming down to 14 laps remaining here in the FRR Racing Series Geico 250 at Talladega Superspeedway.
Well, Niner, I'm just going to say, and I don't want to jinx these two, but the two up front, Field Filler and Far Forever, they have been notorious for having black flags on the last pit stop in these playoffs, or the very first pit stops of the race. I am hoping that that is not the case here, as those two have extremely good cars, but as anyone's saying and what could happen.
If anybody gets a black flag here, it's going to be Perkey.
Oh, there was a big checkup on my
It's just, it's not because it's Perkey, it's because of who's behind Perkey. And we talked about this right before the race tonight. We said don't be in front of Twitch when you go into pits.
We said that. Oh,
and they're all pitting. Every single one of them. Perkey, you better tighten them belts, boy.
I'm sure that we will have some that don't want to pit in such a big group. But let's see what happens as they
fan out all 715. Oh, Field Filler around gets into fourth. No. Oh, hard hit for Pittman. Big caution is out, and half the field is on pit road.
Flash 9 absolutely killed Field Filler. That is not what you wanted to see.
Now let me just fill you in, because Mac Attack pitted the lap before, along with, there was somebody behind him. I'm not exactly sure who it was. And True Death has already pitted as well.
This is going to be a long caution flag trying to sort this mess out.
Oh my goodness.
Because all the field said they were pitting.
All the field said they were pitting.
Half the field made it to pit road because one Field Filler was spinning through the field. So there's a lot of field going on there.
There was a incident that resulted in that, but
so
that has been called out.
FRR rules clearly state. This is one of those ones that just drives me nuts.
caution comes
If
out,
you're on pit road when the caution comes out, you are a lap down. You have to take the wave around to get your lap back. How the F does that work? When the start finish line is after you leave pit road. This is that one track that I was afraid something like that would happen.
Oh, there goes. I believe.
All right, so the guys that were going to pit but bailed when they saw the wreck, they're on pit road now.
It looks like they will be either the starting 5 or they will go tail of the field. It looks like they may be going tail of the field now.
That's not going to give Twitch the lead. F no.
Twitch is the leader!
There's no way. There's no way.
No, these guys here should be the wave around cars.
They weren't a lap down.
Faster.
They're not a lap down.
Is Twitch the leader?
With 10 to go. Wow.
Oh, wait, hold on. Here comes True Death. True Death might be the leader now. What is going on? Could Twitch be the leader? Or is it True Death? From the way that they're lining up right now, how it is looking.
So it should be Mac Attack and True Death.
Mac Attack got the wave around.
Well, here comes Flash 9 and Favre and Mucka and 19mm and Mac and...
It's going to take us a minute to sort this out, guys. I do not want to have to be in that party chat right now.
Nope.
All right, so you're going to have True Death leading. Flash 9 in second. Mucka in third. 19mm fourth. Favre in fifth. Mac Attack in sixth. Twitch in seventh. Excuse me. MFF Typical in eighth. Minnesota Golf Pro in ninth. PG King in 10th. Perkey 11th. Pittman 12th. Shovelhead 13th. And Field Filler goes from the lead to last place. But he has company in the form of the Wienermobile. I'm confused.
Yeah.
I'm confused. How is Flash second when he's the one that wrecked Field? That's interesting.
Did he stay on the track?
Yes. No, he stayed on the track.
No, he came down. He came down pit with
the second lap. Yeah, after the caution came out.
Okay, so he's still on the lead lap.
No, he's in second.
Cousins had half the field pit, and then he is able to come out, and he is right now second.
That is just an interesting...
I guess we'll find out post-race.
It doesn't matter. We're racking off laps, though. There's less than 10 to go, and I don't know if you guys know what that means in FRR Racing League.
No more pitting.
No more cautions.
No more cautions, no more
So
pitting.
when they take the green flag, if there's a wreck, you'd have to dodge it the rest of the race.
And they're green. Is it?
And we are going green.
And Flash leads him to the checkered. Well, not checkered, to the
All
green.
right, and True Death getting a little bit too far out there in front of Mucka. That's not good. Too much of a distance there. Oh, but he gets down in front of Flash. Flash tries to dive low below him.
Oh, Flash came down.
As King G's up in the wall.
You almost said PGA for Cottrell.
All right, we are coming down to 8 to go.
Next year, Niner, you could say G Patrol in the wall.
And someone else looking. You've got of the top 5, 3 of them are looking for their first wins of the season. 2 of them are looking for their first wins in a decade. Just kidding. In a couple years. But one of them, right there in that 7 car, looking for his first ever win right here in the FRR series.
He yelled at me today for saying, "Hey, good luck," and then I jinxed him. Well, hopefully I just reversed that. He's running 5th.
All right, so True Death, who I have been spending all week with on the World of Outlaws dirt game, and he can sling some dirt. Let's see if he can do these high-speed last 5 laps here at Talladega. Flash 9 peeking on the inside under the yellow line. Not going to be able to do it because there's a yellow line there. As Mucka takes a look on the outside. Mucka going to the outside. That's my pick to win right there, boys. Let's go. Saddle up them Mustangs. Oh, no. Get back low. Get back low. Don't cause a wreck, because if there's a wreck, there's no caution.
They're all duking and diving. Come on, Dan. Dan's coming up on the outside.
And who is on the outside looking for the lead? Oh, it's Favre. Where did he come from? Where did the closer come from? He's been in the back most of this day.
He came from Power Washing World.
Actually,
Favre
came from the food stamps world. Actually, just saying.
We love you, Favre.
Are you talking about Brett Favre?
I mean, that's the only Favre I know, and you know, he's gonna be coaching the prison football team here soon.
Oh my god. Oh my god. As we are conga line again.
Shania Twain just followed me on Twitter. Psh, that's got to be fake.
As
right.
Mucka has a teammate behind him, and then behind him.
That's fine. True Death is committing suicide right now for giving Flash that big of a lead. Oh, but he went up to block. He is a smart man, that True Death. He went up to slow himself down without slowing himself down, if you know what I mean. He went up there and then dropped back down in front of Flash so that momentum was killed. Man, that was a good move.
They always say the older you are, the wiser you get. I mean, this has to be coming into play now.
All right, 4 to go for True Death in the 3 car.
Oh. If True would have stayed out there, I think he would have had him blocked.
Put Mucka to the lead, and he has his teammate of Typical behind him. Can Mucka do it?
As Mucka has 3 laps to go. Come on, Mucka. Come on, Mucka.
Mucka has a teammate behind him, so he is in good position right now.
Yeah, okay. You ever been teammates with Typical?
Have you ever raced with typical?
Your teammates in practice when you're building your car. Once the green flag waves, pfft,
Wives.
whatever.
Don't feel bad. I got made fun of for how I say potassium. Okay.
Don't mess with me, Sniper. Not tonight.
There goes typical.
And that's in typical fashion, looking to the outside to try to pass his teammate.
As there goes Favre with Twitch.
2 to go. Favre and Twitch make it 3 wide with typical. What in the world is he doing? Protect your teammate.
When it comes down to the end of the race, you don't have.
There goes Twitch. He's going to shot it 3 wide. As those two are going to fall to the back, as they're side drafting each other and they're getting side drafted by the inside lane.
All right, Mucka coming around turns 3 and 4, going to get the white flag when he gets to the travel, and
like how much typical is.
And typical has backed off. What? You know what? I want that interview. Let me tell you. You better be backing off to protect your teammate's lead. That's all I got to say. One lap to go for Mucka, who is looking for his first win in FRR in
Here goes Jordan.
in so long.
Typical blocks him.
Block him, Mucka. Go high. Go high.
Yes!
Drag the brake, baby! Drag the brake! Yes! Yes!
Perkey! He has Perkey!
True Death on that outside, getting a good run!
Mucka!
And out of turn 4, going to the trouble! It's gonna be the Mucka in the 2 car! Getting his first win in years! Mucka with the win! Woo! Yes! Big wreck at the end! But Mucka is your winner tonight here in the FRR Racing Series! Hell yes! Whew, that's my first pick all effing season that I've picked, and he won the damn race, bro. Hell yeah! Me and Typical were going to have words after this one had he had finished what he was doing. And I believe that is a Penske 1, 2, 3.
It is. Yeah, I believe so.
Hell yeah!
Congratulations to Mucka. Mucka has... Oh my goodness.
Oh,
What a race.
shit. And Bam Bam was in the wreck and finished 14th.
Looks
Oh,
like Dan and
no.
got fifth.
My karma has struck.
But mine did not. I had great.
As your fastest lap award goes to 19mm with a 45.393, followed by Mac Attack with a 45.4, and third fastest was Perkey with a 45.405. Because on my screen there was 3 up. As I believe we have to get the 3 Penske boys into the chat, and
I don't care about the 3 of them.
I'll
I care about this one right here, baby. Mucka with the win tonight. Mucka, I just want you to know that at the beginning of stage 3, you were my pick to win this race. And you freaking did it for me, man. My first one all season that I picked, and he won the damn race. And hell yes for you. How long has it been since you've won a race in FR, man?
2 seasons ago.
2 seasons, and you took the Bad Brad car to victory lane tonight. Great race. Let's hear how your race went, buddy.
I just got to first of all, I got to throw a really big shout out to my teammates, Typical and 9mm, Dan the man. We worked together all night tonight. That was the plan going in. We had RCR on board. We had Gibbs on board. And those guys held true to their word. They worked with us all night long. So, you know, if it wasn't for those guys, I wouldn't have been able to put my car where I could. So
And a Penske one,
hells
two, three
yeah,
finish. I mean,
hells
that's
yeah. Team Penske 1, 2, 3. You can't ask for better than that.
and I mean Dan the man did everything he could tonight to stay alive in those playoffs. He looked like he was in contention to win both stages. Right there towards the end of the race, he was in contention to win the race. I mean,
That
Dan the
was
man
my
put up
pick.
a valiant effort tonight. I mean, so Penske all around, wow, just wow. I was. You go back and watch this. I was gonna have some words for typical. I saw him laying back on you, getting that going into that last lap, and I was like, you better be laying back to block. You better
Oh, I
not
knew
be
what he
like.
was doing. I knew what he was doing. I knew what he was doing. No, big shout out to my teammates, and like I said, big shout out to RCR and Team Gibbs tonight. They stuck true to their word and helped us out when they could. But wow, what a monkey to get off my back. So
Heck,
close this year. Finally got it.
heck yeah! I'm so happy, dude. I am so happy for you. This is awesome. Typical, you're in here, man. Great job, great teammate, great teamwork tonight. Uh, was that were you any inkling in your mind that you were going to try to get out and pass him, or you knew you were just gonna? It was Mucka's race to win right there in that last lap.
Yeah, I all set to push them to the win, and when I saw the other guys laying back, I laid back too to make sure they didn't get as big as a run and hold them up a little bit. And yeah, my whole set was to let him win. Maybe I went for it at the end, but I backed out of it. But
Heck
yeah,
yeah.
it was good night. I got stage one, and then second stage I don't know where I finished, but it was a good night for Penske.
It was. I mean, great race. Did 19 millimeter make it in here by chance?
Yes, he did.
Man, top three finish for you tonight. I think that might be the first top three of the season, but you also had the fastest lap of the race. Congratulations on absolutely. Congratulations on that. And how so give me a little bit, how's your season going, your first year in FRR? And congratulations on the team 1, 2, 3 finish and you getting your first top three of the season. Yeah, it was. I was very going into this race. I was very skeptical because I didn't want to see just a long train all night. And halfway through stage one, y'all were racing. The Fords would jump out to that outside lane, and it was like you would do it in unison, and y'all would just start moving towards the front. And it was some of the best super speedway racing I've seen FR do. This was a great race. So, congratulations again to the Ford team of Penske. They finished 1, 2, 3 tonight. And huge congratulations to the owner of FRR and winner tonight, Mucka, getting his first win in a couple seasons. And I don't think there's a single person in this league that didn't want to see that happen sooner rather than later. Now, next week, we're headed to Charlotte to the Roval. And I know.
Hold on a minute.
Yes.
Don't end the stream. Mucka,
Yes, sir.
hey, can you, because some people were on YouTube, they had comments about the yellow flag when people were on pit road. Can you just explain everything so they can be
Yeah,
filled
no
in?
problem. One of the rules in front row racing is that if you are in the pits when a caution comes out, that automatically puts everybody that's in the pits a lap down, which means they pit, get their tires, get their fuel. When the rest of the field pits, they stay out, but they start at the back of the field.
And
Basically, like
that's
taking a wave around.
and that's why when you guys came off of pit road, you went back around them, correct?
That is correct. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to get that on there so everybody that was confused about that was,
The only reason why True stayed out was because he came out of pits before the leader hit the line, so he was technically not in the pits.
Yep, and I did call that he was on pit road, and a couple others were on pit road before that caution came out.
Right.
All right. Well, that's that. That was something that it took a minute to get that. I know it took a minute for you guys to get that sorted out up there too. It was a confusing one because the entire field was headed to pit road, and then field went through the field, and yeah. Well, anyway, We're going to see some. This was a great race tonight. Next week, we're going to be, like I said, at the Charlotte Roval. We didn't really have a lot of practice at Talladega this week because every FRR driver I saw was at the Charlotte Roval this week practicing. So they're going to have a lot of good laps under their belts by next Sunday, guys. Stay tuned next week right here at 9 o'clock. We'll bring you the Roval, and we're getting down to the end of the season here. There's only a handful of races left. You've got 4 races before we head to Phoenix after next week. So stay tuned right here on the FR YouTube channel, guys. We'll see you next week for G Patrol and Sniper. My name's Niner. Have a good week.
Thanks, man. Thanks, Dan.
Thank you for explaining.